The logic should be like, well, we got to just smoke him in one more game. Should be easy because we're better. You know.
All right, well, here we are.
Yo, what up, everyone? Vega versus Alliance. I would actually laugh like that whole conversation having Vega just wins game one.
Game one,
just
that
literally
means
just wins
nothing.
game one.
Yeah, then it means nothing.
Yep. We'll
Well,
see, though.
Could happen.
It could. I think Vega's one of those teams, if they're just playing to their standard, they definitely get taken from Alliance, because Alliance has looked a little bit weak. Mickey's looked great. Insania's looked pretty good, but they just got to stick to their guns. They can't be feeling cocky. Just get in there, get the W. Because I'd say they are pretty heavily favored.
Yeah, Alliance typically have a really strong laning performance. They pull ahead in the mid game, and we often don't have to see them recover from that. Like I think it was even brought up as like Koikva. Like, how is Koikva able to play? Like, if he's trying to bounce back, it seems like he's doesn't seem to be quite as successful than when he's already like snowballing out of control, like we saw in that OD game.
You just gotta keep the status quo at the beginning. Don't fall behind, and Alliance seems to do good.
If I'm reading in between the lines here, right? We've talked about Boxy. We've talked about Moxie, or Mickey, rather. Moxie.
Yes.
We've talked about Insania and Koikva. Does that mean Taiga's like the weak link of Alliance?
No. I think Taiga is one of those weird ones where he plays like he plays the position where he's supposed to make plays, but he doesn't he plays like Elder Titans and stuff, which are more counter initiation and initiation. So he's like not, even though he plays kind of the star role, he plays heroes that aren't starish heroes from what I've seen. He's also played Brew, same with Boxy. I don't know.
So you think he's consistent, though? You don't think he's the problem with Alliance?
I don't think there really is a problem with Alliance right now. I think maybe Koikva's hero pool, but I don't think like him as a player is. But
I think the way they're playing around it, it's not meshing, right?
Yeah.
But it's not like there's one particularly bad player.
That's what's and they've been around for more than a year now, which is impressive. They're one of the few teams that we're going to pick up young players, reasonably unknown players, and we're going to groom them. And guess what? For a year, they had 0 results. They sucked. They knew it. But guess what? They actually groomed the players, and now second major in a row they're going to go to.
Yep.
Like, that is damn impressive. Shout out to Alliance for, giving those two the chance.
Where did they place at the last one?
It might have been last, honestly. I think, everyone thought they were going to own, and then they did get last. So, I could be wrong, but I'll look it up. You'll look it up. All right. I don't know. That's just impressive. Like, honestly, you don't see that anymore. It's like it feels like one tournament you do bad, one person's out. This team, they have been around for a while. Good for them.
Yeah, the only thing I can say for Taiga is I don't recall a lot of big plays coming from him, but I also don't recall a lot of bad plays. And he was the reason he lost either. So I guess consistency is definitely a trademark for him.
Yep.
Here comes Coddle, though. Makes his way out of the banning phase, and Vega are going to opt to pick him all on up. Could be a fun little laning duo with the Beastmaster. Chakras and Axe Whirls and such. Maybe Boars come out a bit earlier and faster. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I think it might be that lane, because I think the only team who plays Coddle as a 5 is No Pango. All the other Coddles we've seen have been 4s, which generally go with the offlaner.
Yeah.
There's the Chen.
Okay,
he is back.
They weren't dead last. They were 9th through 12th.
Who'd they beat in the best of 1 in losers?
Let's take a look here. They didn't even make it to losers.
Oh, they were in upper bracket. Oh, yeah, Alliance was upper bracket. Then they got 2-0'd by LGD and 2-0'd by TNC, and they were gone. Yeah, I remember.
But they started upper bracket.
But
that was the whole thing.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, their group was VP Alliance, Forward, and Pain.
Oh, and they beat Forward. Yeah, everyone was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everyone was like, whoa.
Whoa,
Alliance is back, bro.
But they only lost to VP, bro. VP won the tournament. Alliance is the best.
I mean, there's a case to be made. There's not, but you're the Keeper of the Light guy. We've talked about a lot. I don't know. I am starting to enjoy the new Keeper of the Light a lot. I don't know. This level 1 Blinding Light actually just makes me laugh because it feels like it should be bad, but then he just always wins his lane with him. Like, oh, cool.
Yeah, I like
it's
to.
Weird.
It'd be neat to see. I don't know if it's used a whole lot in the laning phase itself for how it's used effectively. I just feel like it's always got to be super finicky, and you're bumping creeps around and disrupting CS potentially, but it could save your core in a vital situation and bump them back and force them to miss their hits and such like that. It's interesting. I mean, but because what are the other options? You're going to get Chakra Magic, I feel like, no matter what. Yep. But Blast is like, you're not going to blast the wave. You might be stealing CS unless you're trying to offensively push forward. Otherwise, maybe you can farm some stacks on the side.
I think Blast is like a nice level 2 spell. You put 2 points in it, you get that value point at level 1, you snag some last hits here and there, you push out some waves when needed, but you're a Blinding Light cooldown reduction master, just trying to get your level 6. So you
essentially, with Spirit Form being out of the game, there's really might be not a reason to level up Blast. You're not going to get Agnums now. I mean, I talk about it all the time, but Agnums is just certainly a dead item. It's a 5-second charging heal that only works during the day. Why would you even get that? Mech and Greaves are better.
There's a point, though. Oh, that's true. But there's a point where the Q is just good for shoving out waves. You know, your creep control, you just want to get those lanes out. Yeah. Not many supports can do it as easily as Coddle, because at that point, you don't care if you charge up for 5 seconds. You know, you're just defending towers.
Yeah.
You know, they're not at your tier 2s. So it has its place, just not early game.
It just makes you really miss. I mean, it definitely leaves a missing taste or whatever if you're a Coddle player and you're just like, it'd be nice to be able to use your items while you're blasting. It'd be nice to be able to do other things while you're blasting. Not like, all right, in 5 seconds, I'll take the whole wave out. And you don't even take the whole wave out. That's why it is nice Blinding Light does damage, because now you can actually blast Blinding Light, finish out the wave. But then that means you'll be on cooldown for if a fight does break out.
You know.
It's awkward, but he definitely has a nice little spot, and I will continue to say that. A big ulti on Coddle is just cool to say now.
I'm all about this. Can we get 3 boars out at once with the Keeper of the Light cooldown reduction? I think technically you could for like 5 seconds. It wouldn't really mean anything. I just want to know if he would do it. And they instantly take the AM here. We have seen this big boy quite a bit lately. Yep, and obviously Chen actually does kind of own anti-mage in the lane. If they match with the lane, Chen can just throw a penitence, I don't even care about the name anymore, the P, and he can just hit anti-mage, just right-click him. If he doesn't blink, he is going to eat so much damage, but then all of a sudden you're out of the laning phase and Chen gets dumpstered.
Yeah, I think it's pretty manageable for AM these days. Unless this is going to be a godlike Chen. I also feel like the one Chen we saw was pretty lackluster. It was not a great Chen game.
Yeah, that was the weird. They didn't really use his teleporting ability too much. His 5-man, but I have a feeling Alliance definitely plays Chen a lot more than some teams, and I think we're going to see a little bit different Chen.
For sure. I like this Axe as a potential anti-mage solution. We haven't really seen Axe too much, but Berserker's Call, man, it's sick. It's a great initiation.
Quick lockdown.
They've got some good follow-up. And you can dunk him. You know, you actually have a finisher, which is nice.
Doesn't just get out with 50 HP, blink away twice, and you're just angry.
It's cool. We'll see if it works. I'm not convinced yet. You know, like, does Axe provide the same stuff as Beastmaster if they're both on the 3? I don't know. Beastmaster feels like just a better Axe in a lot of ways. Obviously, Axe has a slightly more unique kit, but Beastmaster is just more well-rounded. So you have an opportunity cost there when you're going hard on the red man.
They just take the Bane. But they already, at least they have this isn't just we have a Bane IO. It's a Bane Keeper. Keeper is a good team fighter. Bane, he's going to dominate a lane. Just put him there. It's good.
Yeah, it's fine. It's good that they're opposite toolkits for supports. One's that team fighter, one's that single target. But having no other way to dump in additional damage during the Will-O-Wisp also kind of sucks. It'd be nice to have a little bit more to throw in there. Because right now it's, I guess you have Roar, but I don't know. I feel like you'd want more to dump into the white hole.
Yep. And now the Morphling comes out against. All of a sudden, as I already said, we didn't see Axe much, but we saw him last series. Now we've seen this year's Morphling. We haven't seen him like at all this tournament. All of a sudden, last series, now we see him this year. Alliance like, oh shit, those heroes are still kind of good. Uh-oh, time to pick them.
Yeah.
And now we'll see.
Guess so. Interesting.
Doesn't Morphling actually match up against Anti-Mage late game? Like if they're both, level 20 plus, 45 minutes.
I'm trying to think of the weird interactions. I think straight up 1v1, yeah, but now the Bane coming to play is actually weird because the new Enfeeble actually kind of owns the Morphling. If you get, like, just even one stun off or something.
It's true. Bane with Beastmaster is real nasty.
That's late a long stun.
Because you're, like, if a BKB is at 5 seconds, well, I guess you wouldn't have Bane Enfeebled if you're...
I don't think Enfeeble is dispellable.
Man.
So if you get it on before, right? It didn't used to be. I don't know what the new one, if it is. We'll look in game.
We'll mouse over when we're there, but... yeah, maybe Twitch chat can help us as well. But that's kind of a cool mechanic where if you can get that stun closer to 5 seconds, that's a whole BKB. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, dude. Level 4 Enfeeble. I mean, we're talking super late
this
game,
is like,
but if you get it off, like...
Level 20 plus.
That shit's nuts.
This is an awkward game for Morphling. Yeah, I feel like you're going to need to get a BKB for stuff like that, but you have Beastmaster and Bane on one side. But if you don't get a BKB, you're going to get at risk for being Enfeebled, for being blinding lighted in fights.
Yeah.
So you have to get a way to dispel.
In most of the games I've seen, Morphling feels very slow. He's always that hero, like old school Carry Sven, where you always need one more item. The Troll Warlord syndrome. And Anti-Mage has proven he can be that, not quite Medusa level, but 10 minutes he'll be blinking around, he'll be draining some mana, and Mana Void can actually get you a pick off here and there. Morphling's just begging to farm that first item, whether it's a Manta or, God forbid, a Lincoln's.
Yeah.
You know, it's tough out there for Morphlings.
It is. I mean, we saw 9 have a great time with us because his team just, like, won every lane. He had some help from his Earth Sphere, and we'll see if this Morphling can do to him. Excited. We haven't seen an AM versus Morphling matchup in a while.
Another Huskar ban. God damn it. I want to see.
You want to see it?
What is it all about? Why does it get banned every game but never picked?
It's a good question. I don't know. That hero, the new HP regen changes. I've seen that once you get hard, like even if you get it hard at like level 15, I've seen him have like 510 HP regen. It's actually hilarious. Like, it's nutty. We'll see. The last ban. What are you looking at? What is Vega? Vega wants a very good middle, but they have overall last pick. So you're banning something right here. You're thinking, what are we going to pick? Let's ban something that's good about it. That's literally all you're thinking.
I don't know. What? DK, are they objective heavy?
Ooh,
no, I mean, Pugna is another objective area hero.
Are they going to pick Tinker? That's really greedy, but like, what else does Pugna
I actually don't think you just can't really do it versus anti-mage. Like, it seems like, oh, you get a laser on him, but right, he can Manta it off. He can spell reflect it back. Then you can't even blink, right? Because it did damage to you.
Maybe Pugna's just good against the Morphling.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think I read way too far into that.
Taking
Mirana's good.
I like this draft, but I always hated Mirana last pick only because he's literally, she feels like a vanilla hero. Like, what do we pick? Mirana or DK? Sure. Like, it always feels like that when you pick those two.
Isn't it a nice combo with Axe, though? And this, like, kind of like if you have a Bane set up already, you're like, okay, Mirana Bane. That's an okay finisher. Maybe not a curveball, but...
No, I think Mirana's always good. It's just always, that's just how I view the hero. Like, you never really,
just
like, Mirana
vanilla.
last pick's not like, holy shit!
What a crazy drafter.
Like,
he's gone for the 5th pick DK.
Yeah.
This boy's wild.
Yeah,
I hear you.
I do like
it's not flashy.
The best part of this Mirana, I know it's not a seer counter, but I just love, like, Bane gripping someone. He's just setting himself up for an arrow. He's just ready to get handled.
It's true. Their only stuns, though, are the arrow or call from Axe.
Arrow call, and maybe some Chen creeps.
And the boulder. Don't forget, he's throwing rocks on that Brewmaster.
They're not easy stuns. Not easy lockdown.
This is our first Timber this tournament, isn't it? I don't think we did see one day one.
I have, unless I haven't watched every single game. On my off time, I'm like,
there might have
not
been
really
one
paying
day
attention.
one.
I did see that Tide Hunter, though, boys. Now that's something.
And you saw the Grimstroke glitch, I believe.
You know, I heard you talking some shit. I even tweeted to defend myself. It's very good with the front line in that game. What did they have? This fucking Tide Hunter who's just in the front, this anti-mage, mobile in the front. But I think it's also particularly good against Wisp.
I would agree.
I think Wisp lineups make it so much more tempting. And we've seen it against that, twice now? 3 times now? So
I mean, FNG said he's like, why didn't they go to Dota Buff and just ban the hero? I don't know. That was actually, I didn't realize how that's kind of a pretty big trash talk. Now that I look back, I'm like, damn, FNG just handled their captain.
It's true. It's like, dude, we've been playing it. Why wouldn't you just get rid of this shit?
Like IO Gyro versus Grimstone, a guaranteed double chain for us pretty much every fight. Like, it's a rough one.
Yeah. When you have those, I think it can work with either of those factors. When you have them in the same game, the front line, and it's also against Wisp, it's damn, boys.
Well, here we go. I'm thinking, does this Timbersaw really bring their lineup together? This is kind of a
lot to prove here.
I like Vega's lineup, honestly. I think they definitely can does the Timbersaw become useless to her? Like, 'cause that hero hits a point where he doesn't die, but if he doesn't get kills and they just kite him, he actually falls off so quick. But if he does get those Bloodstone charges, he's flying around, and then this Anti-Mage will carry, but I don't know if Vega can keep up that early game pressure and make Timber useful.
Well,
I'm with you.
It's on them to be able to pull out the upset here against Alliance. Remember, just one game loss, and they're out of tiebreaker situation to go into playoffs. So Alliance need this draft to work. They want to stay alive here.
I do think they have options, though. Axe is one of those boom or bust sort of heroes. Shen also as well. So I think the upside of the Morphling is if you set him up to succeed, he is very scary, and if he can somehow get ahead of this anti-mage, as always, there's that window before the Battle Fury comes out. That's where you want to pressure. I think we need to start thinking about anti-mage a little bit more like a Storm Spirit. You know he's going to get out of control pre-level 6. You got to punish this guy. Kill him before he can do anything.
It feels so weird. Like, how do you punish without, like, because what if you do tri-lane and your tri-lane just fails? You almost just lose a game.
You should have drafted a better tri-lane.
Okay, that's true. I am with you. AM just... He feels so unkillable with his new spell shield. Because as long as you have blink and spell shield up, that's actually just 2 survive mechanics. Like, what other hero gets that?
Axe is great because if you reflect Battle Hunger, which is already really hard to do, Axe has an easy way to knock it off because he's always killing creeps and shit. And his Berserker's Call is not reflectable because it's not single target. So That's a good potential solution, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Death Prophet too shit to do anything against AM?
That hero doesn't do anything
That
anymore.
silence is kind of cool.
You still have, like, the thing is now that, right, it's actually is still more laning, like, focus. DP has one of the worst attack animations. Pretty bad base damage. Like, it's above a lot of people's, but with how bad your animation is, you actually just lose middle lane because you don't do anything.
What about position 5 DP?
Well, now we're getting into territory uncharted, Zyori, and as a pirate, I do not wish to explore that cave that you want me to go in.
All right, Captain, I'm with you on that.
You know what? I'm playing it tonight. I'm playing
Soul Siphon Harass.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like Spirit Siphon. If it's a game where you really need silence, it sounds pretty shit. It's like a way shittier Rasta, but you have an ultimate that lets you take objectives on a 5.
It's the cooldowns, though, right? Like, Spirit Siphon level 1 cooldown is one of the worst, because you only get 1 charge, I believe, and the cooldown's long, and then your ulti is long.
I'm trying to think, like, what is the same logic as position 5 Sven, or 1 step removed from that? And, but DP's like 4 steps removed. She's
maybe 3, like, and then it's like a half sister kind of thing.
Yeah.
Why do you think you get 3 mangoes on Coddle? He's a guy who gives out mana, but he needs so much mana. I was like, I gotta get this blinding light out real quick.
It's probably because he always wants to give the mana to his teammate.
So
it's
for other people.
Keep him. He wants
the mango man.
He can mango himself or the other hero if he wants to lower his. Actually, you can do a lot, I guess.
30 seconds.
The regen also feels a little more effective when you have 2 or 3 mangoes compared to like just 1. 1 mango feels like the regen doesn't matter at all.
His laning isn't crazy, but because of his insane move speed, he can definitely like poke people from the trees and get back again.
Yeah, it lets you trade a little bit. You know, he's squishy. He likes to.
What does he got? Is that 2.4 or 3.4? So I have bad eyesight.
For what?
On his regen per second.
3.4.
That's not bad. That's almost a ring of health there. You're not you're feeling good with those.
He'll right-click them a lot.
It is interesting, though, because you mentioned yesterday, I think, that the branches and then being eaten by the tango is considered like the value regen right now. So he went for the 6 tangos, no branches, instead of 3 tangos with some extra branches.
Yeah, meanwhile, is AM going middle? Oh, no, he just went a middle build.
That is so maxing out on the branches. Look at that, bud.
He is. Look at. I'm just surprised he has 2 shared tangos. Was he planning on going middle? I actually have no clue. Well, it looks like because look at Orange is heading down. That's Bane though. Who the hell's middle? Oh, it is Timber. My bad. Sorry, David. I'm losing my mind. Pardon me, everyone. I've literally lost my mind, but I'm back. And hey, look at it's a blast first kind of Coddle.
Yeah,
this is already new.
This is like the push the lane right away.
Ayo. I like it, dude.
Oh, dude. Now,
mess with that equilibrium.
Look at that. Insania. They're dancing on their mounts. I don't like that Shen mount, but it's one like
the rat one.
No, I love the rat one. This is like some weird one. I like all the which one is it?
You like the weird mounts?
I like the rat mount and stuff. This one,
it's a wolf.
like that one. Like there's an
Pilgrim.
Not feeling like. Pilgrim. I like almost all the other mounts. Not a fan of that one.
That is if you had a pet wolf, Pilgrim is a great name. Let's be real.
Or like. I think I would name my wolf
Wolfie?
Sassy.
I want to get a dog and name it Mr. Peppers real bad.
Mr. Peppers?
Mr. Peppers.
What do you call him for short? Pep or Pepper?
No, just always Mr. Peppers.
Just
Come
literally
here, Mr.
always
Peppers. Yeah, that would be adorable.
Yeah, I definitely hope I don't live with you and you have that dog. I just live in my room. Mr. Pepper. Shut the hell up, Zyori. It's 1 a.m.
Stop talking to your Peppers.
Mr. Peppers shot on the carpet.
Come here, Mr. Peppers. That's a bad Mr. Peppers.
Yeah. Miss me with that.
All right.
Well, this bottom lane, everyone's actually like half HP besides this Bane. They're all just trading hits here. We are going to see a creep cut. Pulls it away. But we'll see. Can Peksu? Yeah, I like this. You commit both heroes so Peksu can't like pull the neutral creeps to that.
Yep.
But he's going to do a lot of damage with that sleeve. Now they're going to come right-click over. Panda, you got to be a little bit careful. I don't think Madara blinks to try to get this kill. He does. He needs 2 hits, and he gets it because the Bane.
Yeah.
He's got like a max range attack there. Damn.
Bane is definitely one of the better heroes to deal with this kind of creep-cutting shenanigans.
He is the best, I think, honestly. One of them, at least.
With the changes to Nightmare now, it's unmatched. He picks up a smoke straight away. Look at this Bane, dude. I like that. Puts that money into aggression.
He does.
He's hungry.
Mid lane looked pretty even, 9-2-8-1.
Yep. I mean, you'll actually never see his Timbersaw die. I don't think anyone should die middle, even with a gank. Like, who can actually gank middle and get a kill? I don't think anyone can. Those 2 middle laners are just going to chill until they gank other lanes.
Yeah. Unless Timber makes a really big mistake or dives or something, I don't think the Chen can do much.
It feels even with like a 5-second arrow, it's like you're still a Mirana doing maybe 5 damage to his 30 armor.
Yeah.
It just feels unkillable.
The regen,
yep.
it's
Level 6 Timber, we'll see, but she should have all 3 leaps, because why should she have to use leap early?
Yeah, and Timber's attack animation is actually really good. Super fast.
That's... Oh, well, he's still cutting. That is the one problem. Yo, you got to watch out, because spin does kill the courier, and that was actually very close.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that Axe can spin and dunk couriers. I don't know, just a little thing that's...
Dunking couriers feels really good for some reason.
It's my best Dota moment. Like, when people always ask that, that is by far my favorite one.
It's so frustrating when you're playing like a support and you see the courier and you know you need like 3 auto attacks to kill it, and you're not going to get it unless they're really sleeping or that stupid thing's on cooldown. Axe is like, doink, doink.
And you get the move speed,
Got
too.
it.
You get that move speed. It just feels good. Zara, what is your favorite Dota feeling? I think we've asked, but...
Favorite Dota feeling?
Well, so it just recently changed. My new one is having an Octarine core on Dazzle and an Aghanim Scepter and being level 18 so that you can have the full team or the AoE Grave with the extreme cooldown. It's like 5.6 second cooldown for a 5-second Grave. So
What's the AoE?
What is it, 300?
Is it 300 around you or the person you cast it on?
The person you cast it on, I think. It might be bigger than that. It's not huge, but it's not tiny.
Oh, trouble here. Top lane, Beastmaster down.
Damn.
Okay.
I didn't even know he had a Aghanim's upgrade.
Yeah, it's kind of shitty, I think. Like, how often do you want to grave multiple targets? Like, you saved him from the Wombo combo.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of dumb. But
versus Mag, yeah, that's probably sick.
Yeah, but it's insane when you have, like, it really gives you the power to carry your shitty teammates as a support. When you're graving the entire team with 0.6 seconds downtime, you got to be pretty fucking good to kill it. Because if you Octarine core, you're healing like every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So you're putting out all this crazy minus armor. It's dumb satisfying to wipe a team at 60 minutes because you're this overfarmed Dazzle with an Octarine core.
All right. I liked what the Radiant did there. They harass out. Are they going to get both bottom banners? Looks like they are. Oh, and a steal there by Kezu. Is he going to get both? He's running the other way. They're going to get all 4, I think. No, they didn't get the other one bottom. That was such a good job. The AM, like, he wasn't going to get that kill on Axe, but he still blinked to just destroy his HP, and I thought, like, it was 450, and I was like, oh, they're just securing the runes. They could have actually got 4 there, but they still get 3. That's good. 1-to-1, extremely even. Axe, top CS, but he is just jungling right now, so.
He's doing well. I mean, he hasn't died. He's cut.
Yep. Wait, he hasn't.
Vanguard.
His Brewmaster.
Panda died, yeah. Those 2 beef boys, you know how they are.
Yeah, but I
Beef
think
and
Axe
shit.
made it out. Guys, I have to say, this hipster oatmeal has made me feel like I need to up my oatmeal game. This stuff's pretty
God,
good.
Kyle Jr. over
like
here.
steel
Save
cut
it.
Dude, look,
oatmeal.
it's got berries on it.
You
It's
could.
so
Do you want me? I will get you. What's the brand of oatmeal? What's like the Quaker? I will get you Quaker, and I will get you fresh berries, and you will tell me if there is a difference.
We'll see. I mean, I don't know if Denny's would have put berries on my oatmeal.
I'm sure they would if you ask.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're better. Well, probably not, but whatever. Well, you can see tomorrow because we're getting Denny's tomorrow. We've already decided.
Really? Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Kyle's casting in was okay, but not as great as I thought it'd be after his $17 hipster breakfast.
Dude, oh my God, I feel bad when I go because I go to McDonald's decently. Like I live right next to one, and in the morning if it's like 10 a.m. if it's 10 a.m. I'll get breakfast, and if I spend $7.46 every time I go. 2 burrito meal, 3 hash browns, and a small orange juice. If I spend more than that, I feel like a piece of garbage. So I hope Kyle feels like a double piece of garbage.
I get the single egg McMuffin.
Yeah.
It's like $4.
Yeah.
Best breakfast deal out there. McDonald's breakfast is top tier.
Oh, Brew's getting a deal.
One more.
Right now.
Did you see that? He put the extra healing ability from Chen on him without even having other healing abilities, and he was actually healing a shitload a second. Yeah, he got level 2. It's just man,
divine favor.
Because you get 13, and then it increased. Damn, you get like 20 HP regen at level 2 of that ability? Shit. Dank.
I feel like there needs to be more experimentation with Shen and that ability. Because don't forget the damage. At level 4, it gives you plus 80 damage to your auto attack.
No, I think Alliance and like NIP with PPD were the only 2 who are running this new Chen. And I think Alliance, I do remember them. They have run it quite a bit, and they are very successful. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
Alliance and Shen is just
a class.
A classic in itself.
Because it's he could ride on a rat, and they rat.
Well, it makes you wonder, though, like the combo with Morphling, usually he's hitting like this wet noodle for half the game. Now you give him this little buff, and all of a sudden that Morphling waveforms in, and he's whacking you with a double damage.
Okay, I do got a question about that saying. Okay. Hitting like a wet noodle. Are we talking about like an actual spaghetti noodle? Because I feel like, okay, a wet pool noodle, getting hit with that shit hurts.
Not a pool
like that is a very painful.
That saying predates pool noodles.
Yeah,
believe it or not.
Okay,
that's a pretty new advent, but not in our lifetime.
Yeah. Did you see there was a live stream fail claim? It wasn't actually a fail. It was just a guy, and he got a bunch of like for a subscriber goal or donation goal. He just was gonna play like a Metallica song on the drums because he's a drum streamer, and he just did it with like. He had 40 packages of spaghetti, and he only did it with spaghetti when they broke. He had to grab a new one. It was pretty cool.
God.
I don't know, it was just funny. It was like dumb funny. I was like, that's cool.
That's funny.
Did he take the spaghetti out of the package?
No, he's just in package, and he's slamming. They're just breaking in half because it's like really dry noodles, right?
Yeah.
And he just has like 40 of them. It was funny. Nice kill there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, way to capitalize on the Axe, who's kind of out on his own there in a bit.
And that's a really tough. That's what I thought, because right, even if he runs out of mana, he doesn't have a big mana pool, so you're not expecting to get AM ulted and die. You're like, oh, it'll do 100. And now you die. That really sets the lines behind to a decent amount.
It sure does, pal. This, I thought that was AM up there with ADCS. I'm a bozo.
He's up there with 51, though. Yo, what?
It's still good.
What is? Yeah, look at that. Axe is only because he does so many jungle creeps. But yeah, the AM is in first place. Look at that.
This early, that's got to be nice.
That one kill. I mean,
Look
he kills.
out, Alliance.
That's good. I really like that. Vega's playing a lot cleaner than they have been in the previous days already.
Yep.
Did the Carl just do 2 levels in Blast? That's the thing.
Two,
I guess that's it.
2-1-2, baby.
Blast is now just early game.
Value point.
Uh-oh. Pexu has been found this time. There's an AM. AM can't really do much help. Whoa, hey there. I'm AM now. No, you're not. Oh, yes, I am. Whoa, hey, yo.
Chasing him down, waveforming forward.
Oh, they get the battle hunger speed, but he has another. He should honestly be good.
Oh, at least chasing him. He's
this Morphling. He wants
get
it.
him.
Wait, what?
1 second. It's going to be close. I don't think Morphling has it. The
Blinked
TP
again.
out. Blinked
Wait for more. He doesn't have the mana.
Oh, my
Didn't
goodness.
have it off.
Chesu does end up dying top, I believe, but that was a.
That was 3 morphs.
Yeah.
With 3 morphs
Yep.
for 3 blinks.
Couldn't he have just ran to his base? Or would he have actually ran him down there? I don't
Uh,
know. I don't think it matters. He got out. He did lose his TP. That's why I was wondering, because it is a kind of big deal when your tier 1's up.
It definitely would have made the Morphling think twice.
Yeah.
Whereas in that situation, Morphling is just.
Shit, I'll go into tier 2.
I'm 100% ready for this. So, yeah, maybe.
And I do like this rotation. Timber, the bottom lane, it's feeling kind of lost. Even though your AM's doing decent, you know this lane's like undoable. But for this hero, he can defend this tower. You almost never can defend your tier 1, but how are you going to push into a Timber middle?
Meanwhile, Pexu, he's going to get grabbed again. Old Pecky.
Yep, that's the one part about playing Bane. When you try to set up a nightmare, if you go to cast and then you see 3 heroes running, you're like, well, I'm dead.
Yeah.
See you later. Maybe I'll get this nightmare out, but I'm dead.
Don't have the biggest escape mechanism.
Bane life. Now Coddle, he's
Neither
living
does
the
Coddle.
life too.
Coddle's only got blinding light.
Arrows off the mark, but the mount's not going to save you, old man.
I want to say this is such good play by Alliance, because I just said Mage made a really good play by rotating Timber bottom, because he can defend a tower, but now he's not middle. They're just going to lose middle tower. There
Well,
you go for him.
maybe one more. Axe pretty low. The Chakram.
Just
It's
soaring.
doing some work, but Axe makes it out. Now the Brew split. He's punching onto this Beastmaster. He's doing the damage that he can there.
They're just slowly. This is quite the heavy-hitting fight.
It sure
People
is.
slowly die.
A couple
You know
of
what?
bruisers now.
I'm
Moonlight Shadow.
I'm over it. See you later.
That was
All right.
That was literally like 45 seconds in a Panda ulti. Just everyone just slowly losing HP.
Bye-bye.
That was pretty silly.
Chen using the ability he stole from Coddle, the real rivalry matchup here.
Oh,
To,
you're right.
Pull
it
back
is.
the Brewmaster.
This is true lore matchup for the heroes.
There's a lot of pride on the line here. The battle over recall. What is Chen an old man also? I know Coddle's like notoriously old and creepy. What's the age on Chen here? Is he a young man?
Wait, is he creepy?
What? Coddle? Oh yeah.
He's
got a
creepy.
couple creepy voice lines with Crystal Maiden and Lena, and like, old man Coddle would like to see that ass. Or
Yeah,
Well, you can't blame the
that's
man.
what it was.
Damn!
Word
What the
for
hell,
word.
you hater? Word for word, God wants to see that ass. That would be a hype line. Mage will get Taiga bottom, trying to defend the tower by himself, but I don't think you want to be down there anymore. Axe is going to come in. He gets the call. There is going to be the grip. The Ignis is on the grip. Once again, no one's taking damage, but finally Boxy should be the first one to go down. AM just hits him with the ult. The Ignis will go down, and now the chase on. That's not your base, Chen. I believe that's the enemy team's base, and you will die.
That's a double kill for Madara. This anti-mage is rolling down the hill faster than a dang old snowball.
Well, that works too. Yeah, this is looking good for the AM. I'm glad we're seeing him play AM instead of Lone Druid. I saw Madara play a little too much Lone Druid.
See, anti-mage lets him get involved because he can blink to close the gap, you see.
It's true. And your ulti, like, AM's one of the few guys you never feel bad using your ult. Even if it's a single hero. Early game, just pop that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like Missy Elliott.
Pringles, dude.
Wow.
Missy Elliott, what happened to her?
I think she just got older.
Everyone realized that she was talentless and had
Whoa. We're not talking about Nicki Minaj or Cardi B. Are you serious? That's Missy Elliott. You shut your damn mouth.
3 Missy Elliott songs.
I mean, I don't want to, like, give them away. You should name 3, and I'll see if you know them.
Well, there was that one that was featured in Tomb Raider that was really popular, Get Your Freak On.
Yep.
Outside of that,
right.
which I'm sure she didn't write or produce the beat for.
This guy's a hater.
Outside of that, Missy Elliott
rate
had you can't even name any. What are you defending here? That Missy Elliott is a talented young artist?
Yeah.
She is not.
Would
She's
would you say
busted
Mariah,
up old non-artist.
Okay, would you say Eminem's talented?
Yes. Well, compared to Missy Elliott, fuck yeah.
And
Eminem's
why is
like
that? Do you
leagues
know
ahead.
which songs he wrote for himself and which were ghostwritten? Because it sounds like you know Missy Elliott's ghostwriters, but not Eminem's.
I'm making
Gotcha,
a couple
bitch.
of assumptions here. Eminem has probably written more songs than Missy Elliott.
Probably,
Let me
so
put
you
that
can't
down.
say
Probably.
that factually.
No, I don't have the
Okay.
numbers. I
Missy
don't have
Elliott
the hard
is
data.
the female Eminem. You heard it here first.
I already said it.
Has Missy Elliott had a movie that was actually good? No, Eminem is an actor. He is a writer. He is an entertainer.
Oh, he gets the spin. I don't think you have the damage for this. Oh, they summon one in, but a little light. Dude, that combo's going to be sick. Oh, Roar comes out, though. Can they get some Miranda? There is the Ignis, I believe. Even if she leaps. Yeah, oh, barely out of range. Here comes Mage. And it does hit. It slows. It hits. Does he have one more leap? Ulti flies, and that's a kill.
Nice.
Dude, that
Missy Elliott Doubtfire. She was in a movie.
would be a sick one. No, they're going back in. Dude, Coddle, how does he live? What a save by Pexu. Now Coddle is going to try to run away. He has his chakram. Who does he want to do anything? A grip's going to be on the backside. They're going to turn it around anyways. That's an easy kill. And all of a sudden, Vega is looking crispy like Panko. My goodness. Dude, that was an incredible team fight. That was just really well played by Vega.
Yeah, they're definitely reformed now, feeling themselves through the mid-half of this game.
I do like to see what Alliance was doing. They had the Axe and Chen together, right? Because Chen can always summon someone in. So you get the Axe call into an arrow from the summon guy, but they did it like 1 second late. But it is a cool idea. It succeeds, or else it's bad.
Yeah, there's really a lot of mixed feedback about Missy Elliott.
Yeah,
Twitch chat is half like
What?
hard agree. One line of Eminem is better than Missy Elliott's full career, and then other people saying she's actually a producer and she's actually legit.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
has
It's like-
kind of paved the way. I don't know which one's true. I
You know
actually
who I
don't.
would say?
was
I would
half
say
bullshitting.
Missy Elliott is actually. I would say if I had to compare it to a male counterpart, it would be Swiss Beats because she did do a lot of producing. She had a decent single career, but she's known more for not herself, but for others.
Oh, she was a childhood friend and longtime collaborator with Timbaland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is he just,
Maybe I should
you're
take
just
it
dead.
back. I might have been wrong.
Yeah, I know. It's whatever. Though. Oh my Lord, Mage just hit him with the big one. But guess what? We got 2 Timber Saws now. Never mind, he's back to a Morphling. They're just gonna kill the original Timber Saw. The blinding light slowing the damage down. See ya. Holy sh! I just realized Morphling's the counter to Timber because Timber's the counter to Timber. Like, did you see the damage he did?
That was
crazy. You get like the most important part. You get the attribute reduced from the Whirling Death and the pure damage from Chain against the Timber. He doesn't care about armor. Timber is the counter to Timber.
Also, maybe I didn't see it right, but it looked
Go
like
on.
Morphling got blinding lighted,
Yeah.
and then he changed the Timber, changed back, and he wasn't blinded
I believe
anymore.
so. It looked something odd like that. Like he used both skills, change and there was no blinding.
You don't get blinded anymore if you just morph out. That's cool.
I thought they fixed that, but obviously, right, you can't test everything that might.
Yeah.
And maybe we saw wrong too, so.
Maybe, yeah. I was just like, noticing he got blinded, and I wanted to see if he could hit afterward. It seemed like there was no debuff. But interesting mechanics, interesting workout. And you're right, the Timber on Timber action.
I've got some facts here. So Missy Elliott has not put out an album since 2005.
Wait up. That's a kill. Go on.
Tyga's dead. So her net worth right now is about 50 mil. Eminem is 190. So a little disparity there.
She's got over 4 Grammys, though.
How are we arguing about money?
Grammys
I thought we were arguing about musical
I'm
talent.
just stating some facts.
4
just
Grammys and 30 million albums sold.
No, okay, no, I'm just saying.
Someone's saying.
So she's legit, but Eminem is more legit than Missy Elliott. So
net worth perspective?
No, just in general. Eminem has done more, had a longer career, is generally more successful than she is. But I was very much wrong about Missy Elliott being busted. Turns out she was pretty legit. That's the great. Also, shout out to Wikipedia for educating all of us today.
Oh God, you actually. He's eating the freaking he's eating the organic oatmeal. He's turning into Kyle. God, get it away from him, please.
It's gone straight to me brain.
Okay, so there's a Maelstrom Mirana going next. MKB. Vega's up 11 to 6 kills, but they're down in gold. But honestly, I think it's very even just because the AM's on top. I'm nervous. I think this Timbersaw, as we said, might be of the useless variety in about 10 minutes. Like, Timbersaw just falls off.
Do you think he did enough, though? Like, because it was probably on him and the 3 others to, like, create that space for AM to do a lot. I mean, yeah, AM's also participating in the fights, but has he done enough with what he had to do, or do you think
he might have, honestly? Because this anti-mage, I mean, you get the Yasha beefier. That is when your farming is at peak. You can farm at max capacity with those items, and he has it at 18 minutes. Yeah. So I think they have a chance for Anti-Mage to solo carry this game. I just think Timber's going to be kind of useless now, which sucks if you're a middle Timbersaw.
Yep. We've seen many games where the weight of the shoulders is on the AM.
Yep. I've never seen 8th Mile, by the way. You talked about movies. I've never seen it.
You never seen 8th Mile?
Huh. I'm surprised, dude.
It's one of those movies
I thought you'd be all about it.
Is it like it's a prison movie, right?
No.
No? I thought it was.
No?
No, I thought they were in prison.
No.
Well, I'm thinking of Gridiron Gang.
He might get arrested at one point, but it's not. Doesn't take place.
So what is it about? Sorry.
It's just about his career and like him up and coming through Detroit and like it's sort of like an almost documentary, but not really. It's done in like he's playing himself. So it's one of those weird.
How was his acting? Was it like it wasn't
that's
great, but it wasn't bad, or what?
Someone's like, that's Green Mile, Grant, not 8 Mile.
Yeah, Green Mile's the jail one. That's
no,
Green
I know,
Mile,
but
with the tall black guy.
I thought Eminem literally was in jail in one of like the cut scenes I've seen.
No, he might get arrested in like one scene, but no, he's not. That's like 2 seconds of the movie, dude.
Yeah, but the Green Mile is a good movie. 8th Mile is Eminem. It was garbage.
Did you see Straight Outta Compton? That was a good movie.
I
liked it.
I didn't.
I liked it.
The thing is, I don't like movies like that because I know how it ends. You know what I mean? Like I know how it's like why?
I know Ice Cube's still alive.
Well, why see I Am Abe Lincoln?
It's like the Bohemian Rhapsody movie that just came out. Like, why go? I
have not
why
seen
go
that.
see it though? Like
well,
if you know
because
it's
you like Rami Malek and you've seen Mr. Robot and you think he's a god.
I do like Mr. Robot.
Well, there you go. You should go see a Freddie
Only
Mercury
season
movie.
1. Season 2 was bad.
Season 3 was bonkers though.
Was it?
Yeah, it's getting confusing. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I would say Green Mile is better than 8 Mile, though.
Oh, Green Mile is one of the I can't watch it again,
yeah,
though.
I can't either.
It's actually so sad.
Too long.
Sad.
Oh,
that's
so sad.
That movie and another one, which I shouldn't compare to Green Mile because it wasn't as good, but My Dog Skip.
No, Marley and Me.
Oh, My Dog Skip. That's the Frankie Muniz movie,
yeah,
right?
but when the guy has the shovel and hits the die and like
yeah, I hate that
so
movie,
sad.
dude.
Yeah, I can't watch
movie.
those. I cannot watch some movies.
First time I saw that Skip one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Jump in, arrow flies through, doesn't connect. We got some sleepy time onto the Beastmaster, but he gets off the ultimate still. The all heal from Chen, who's dying. It's the Beastmaster. He can't even ult before he goes down. Now the axe falls as well. AM having an absolute field day as he jumps forward. The Chen trying to slither away on his mount, but it looks like it might not happen. Back to the tower. The other two will survive. 2 of the cores live, but Vega going hard. Anti-Mage again.
Yo, that is Ignis at its finest. It hit 3 of them.
Ignis at his fattest.
Yeah. Nice one. I just like it hit him. So he was getting that, and then the AM Manta, he just popped it on him, and he drained all his mana, so he couldn't ulti even between the Ignis hits. That was just once again, Vega is just looking a lot better. They're still down gold, surprisingly, but they're taking Roche, and thanks. You hit Roche for us? Cool.
So, Grant, in that sense, you don't like to know what's happening. Could you not see Titanic either?
I finally watched, and I was like, why? Like, they tried to put a fictional plot into a non-fictional setting.
It's
like, what?
Titanic is a masterpiece. Dude,
how?
Because
Leonardo.
No. It's because they weaved a fictional story and
that's why I don't like
the timeline thing with Bill Paxton and they're searching for the necklace and all that shit. Like, it's hard to tell an accurate documentary story to begin with, and to do that and also make it entertaining with a fabulous love story and that erotic scene where he's drawing her naked and shit.
Bill Paxton, isn't that the guy? No, that's Bill Watterson.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah,
Bill.
never mind.
Well, at the beginning, Bill Paxton's the dude looking for the necklace, and at the end, you find out the old lady has the necklace. She chucks it over the side of the boat. That ties it all together, man. It's the future and the past all weaved into one package.
Yeah, she was a dumbass and should have handed that fucking thing down to her kids.
That doesn't make it a bad movie, but if I were that girl's granddaughter, I would have been slapping Granny around. That's a fucking house right there. That's your kid's house. She watched that
movie and was like, "What are you doing, Grandma?" It's a real doc, right? Based on true story. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, and they find the aim. The blade mail doesn't feel like, oh, the arrow. There's the big boy play, but sleep comes. Dodges some attacks. They can't even wake him up because they both need to do damage. And now he should be able to blink out, but he's slept and he will be able to blink out. Looks like he will get away. There will be a grip on the backside doing damage, but this Willow whiffs. I have 5 of you sleeping, but they get the dunk on Kazu. Now they're looking for more. They're pushing forward. This Keeper of the Light would be a nice kill. But good force stab right over the hill. Pexu goes down. If you get this, Kyle, it is the best fight you could probably take. And one more blink. Uphill. Oop, dodges.
Oh, Kyle, this is as sad as my
Blinding
dog
Light.
Skip.
Oh, he could have blinding lighted the attack in midair. I think he would have died to battle hunger.
It's a 70% chance.
It's totally leveled out now, though. That whole advantage is gone. We're like broke even.
Yep. I believe is the Aegis still up? Pardon me.
We got an old ball game, boys. Yeah. Okay. We got a game. Woo.
So that's the big thing. The AM maybe that's a weird fight to take. I think you just let AM die there, lose the Aegis so you don't lose your team. Because that was like a weird. You baited your team to defending you when maybe you didn't. You just needed like a coddle. You drop an Ignis, lose the Aegis, then you get out. But instead you have an Aegis, but you lost 3 heroes. What are you going to do with the Aegis now?
I don't know. Is it going to expire before they can even do anything?
It might. It still has a little bit of time, but I feel as an AM you still just want to go out farming. Like, you don't want to do these fights, honestly. Like, just get 6 slotted.
Well, now they don't have ults, so...
No. It's a balance, and I don't think you want to go blow for blow with this Morphling in terms of farm. You need to stay elevated, even if you're half an item ahead. It makes a difference. Morphling did have to go for the Lincolns. He's itemized defensively here, but I think it's the right call. Scotty up next. Mickey just needs to survive in these fights.
I wonder if Kyle would say the S and Y is good on Morph here because he loves Mickey. Well, they're going to blink in, and this is a good double call into a double dunk. And, well, Vega... You looked good, and I think we've seen this before, right? Games are even, and then it literally feels like a 2-minute span where it just gets destroyed by one team. And Alliance is kind of doing the destroying, but AM's doing a good job of he should be splitting up.
It's only supports, though. Right? We've seen this over and over where the kill number really doesn't matter that much anymore. It depends on who you're killing. And if you're just killing supports, not these cores...
Well, this would be a good kill then if they find this AM.
Yes, that would be huge.
Can they? Do
this would be a big one, Grant. They can't kill him once, let alone twice. So
yeah, you need Axe.
Quit dreaming.
And Mirana. You actually needed 2 heroes that weren't there.
Exactly. You guys know they're doing a Titanic 2.0?
No, and they
not movie. The boat.
Oh, well,
like
the boat is like small now compared to like boats they make today, right?
Yeah.
Is it? Like I thought it was an authentic like.
Well, I mean, it'll probably be like 1 for 1. Let's say.
They get another.
It's just like the prestige of the Titanic back then.
Oh.
It's like for just the I mean that's cool.
But would you do it?
No, I'd go.
Would you go on that trip, or do you feel like it's cursed?
Ship. Go on a fun cruise ship.
Is it like the Bermuda Triangle? Can you imagine if it sinks again? Oh my God.
Well, that'd be sad first.
That would
be
a
little
sad.
bit, you know.
Just keep the necklace. That's all that's important.
He's hit by the arrow. They're going to jump in here, see if they can bring him down, but he wants to fight. He pops the Manta. He's going blow for blow. He blinks forward. Let's see what he's doing. He's up top, but he might have bit off more than he can chew. He's going in hard. He does have the Aegis. If he's going to lose it, it needs to be soon, and it's now. He's going to be coming back to life. They used everything for that. Now the Primal Roar comes down. They'll secure that kill onto the Bruise. He comes back into Panda form. Mickey on the run. He's turned into the Anti-Mage, so he'll be hard to catch. But they've got some other stragglers. Who is it? It's Koikba. He's down. They're also going to get Boxy as well. Grant?
Yeah, back, baby. Let's go. And oh, ho, ho!
Wowzers.
And back and forth and back and forth.
Damn, I liked it. I thought Madara actually could have killed the Morph, but I think killing two, like, the offlaner and support is honestly better. Because he was out of mana even when he was morphed to AM, so he couldn't blink, but I think that was better. You get a tier 2, if not a tier 3 here. I think you force buybacks or at least do damage, yeah. Get tier 3, get out. Do not go for Raxus here. I do want to say that to them. I think you actually get tier 3 and get the hell out, but we'll see. It would force Mirana to buy back, actually. You know what? F it. Let's go. There's the Mirana buyback. Yep. Force it. And now get back. All right. That is perfect. That is literally perfect from Vega. Really nice.
They knew their limits.
Yep. Sometimes just escape, right? You're like, if they buy back, we got to go. But, like, you don't realize, like, maybe Axe would have already jumped on you, but they get out clean as Mr. Clean himself.
What's AM have right now? Is he going for Scotty?
He was going hard, I think. Yeah, he got it.
Oh, we got the heart, now Butterfly. All right, this is a nice traditional anti-mage, puritanical roots.
Are they going to recreate the Hindenburg as well?
I hope not.
Well, why not?
Isn't that like the most inefficient way to travel ever? You take this giant thing and fill it up with
helium?
Is it filled up with
hydrogen or whatever?
No, not. What's in the Hindenburg? Was it hydrogen?
I mean, it was a giant balloon, right? I mean, well, it was a blimp per se. But no, I don't think they will. Oh, and look at this. He gets him with the creeps. The creeps actually locked him down. He's taunted, but he will be able to blink away. Is there going to be a giant fight? There sure will be. Pexu, he has died first to every fight. Who cares? They move in. Axe has no mana left. They're chasing him, but Madara wants to get out. They find another. It's going to be Kezu. They pop the shrine to leave him alive a little bit longer, but a blink forward by the Morph AM. A good save by this keeper light. Push them back in. And now he ults up Box, but like I said, it doesn't do much when you don't have like any mana pool. And see you later, Madara. That is the wrong target. Don't aim the axe with your ult ever past the laning phase.
Mickey has arrived, and he's bringing him to the dumpster. Let's see if he can find this Timbersaw kill.
Ooh.
Mage is on the run, but it's purely defensive. How deep do they want to go? Not deep enough to finish him.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you're not going to kill the Timber, but who cares if you leave him alive? He'll push top lane, which is nice, but you're good. You won the fight. You killed a 9-kill streak AM. That's a godlike, Dakota.
Is it?
Yes.
All right.
Wait, is 8 or 9 godlike? I know he's godlike. It is 9, right?
No idea. I don't know what the number is. I play support.
Maybe 8's godlike and 9 is beyond godlike?
Yeah, because 9 godlike, it would say beyond. Yeah.
Is under attack.
Beyond godlike.
You know, someone just mentioned it in chat, but did you know that helium is a finite resource? Because when you crack it, it floats. It floats out of the atmosphere.
So if it's called infinite, why do we call it finite and not finite? No, seriously, why not?
I
is
don't
it an
know.
English thing? Okay.
I have no idea. The first time I heard that, I thought it was weird too. The first time I read it in a Stephen Hawking book, I said, "Oh, finite. That's nice."
I will say, definitely don't do this one, kids. But I used to love sucking helium out of balloons. Everyone did. Actually, you know what? Just doing it once or twice as a kid, who cares? It's just fun. You get a cool voice. I used to do it at Walmart when I was like 25. I would suck the entire tank down. So that's.
I hate helium balloons. I've always hated them. I hate that they pop. I hate that they make that noise when they rub up against stuff. Fuck balloons.
What the hell's wrong with you? What did helium do to you? Is it because it's a finite resource? Finite resource? Whatever.
Well, that's a good reason to hate it now, but I always hated them, man.
I hated
Birthday
it before
balloons.
it was cool to
no,
hate
it's
balloons.
that they pop. Anytime, I don't like that surprise, like, gah!
Oh, okay. What about water balloons?
Water balloons?
Yeah.
I was always afraid that the elastic, the balloon popping, would hit my skin and hurt me, so no, I didn't like water balloons.
I can understand it. It really doesn't hurt too bad, though. Don't worry.
I was still afraid.
Dude, that was one of my favorite games as a kid. Like, you played at daycare. You have a water balloon, and you toss it back and forth, and you slowly scoot back and see which team's. I don't know. That's one of those fun, like, competitive games.
It's not as fun as the parachute, though.
What? What's that?
Parachute game where you just lift it up.
Oh, yeah. But what's the strategy of that game?
No strategy. Just don't be the kid who fucked it up.
Yeah.
Then you're not allowed in the parachute next time. And then the strategy is once you get inside the parachute, you rip a fart. And try to blame it on the kid across the balloon.
Yeah, even though they see you, like, trying not to grin, but you're definitely grinning. You know you're grinning at that age.
Funny.
Yeah.
Farts are funny, really.
Just pure facts.
And next to you is a girl, and there's no way you're going to be able to pull this one off.
You ever farted on an airplane?
I mean, I have, but not like a bad one. Like, not a memorable one.
Okay.
Wait up. We're about to have something going on. Oh, the blast. It didn't even stop Axe's blink. He dodged it, but they got out as we see the sentry ward down.
Morphling has overtaken the farm.
Yep. I mean, this is scary. The thing is, I still think the AM can outmaneuver the Morph, but yeah. What?
Just chat ripping on Cyborg.
Wait, what?
No, I thought Cyber was an edgy skateboarder. Scared of balloons.
Scared of balloons.
All right, I guess stop.
Somebody else said Sayori is a perfect example of what feminists do to a male and his self-confidence.
God damn. Oh, good stuff.
Ooh, Divine Favor, cool. Oh, I forgot he had that talent. So is it?
Top tower is under attack.
It's a 2-second downtime, right?
No, 8 seconds.
No, but he has the thing. He has a 10-second talent. It's literally
you're
2-second downtime. That's
no, it's the
dang.
opposite. It lasts for 12. It's 2-second overtime.
Oh my God! So you could have it on 2 people
Overlapping
with a
for 2
2-second
seconds.
overlap.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, no one on this team wants it besides the morph. But no, Miranda does. I lied. It's gonna be good. I think that's actually a really good talent. Holy smokes! 100% uptime on healing and damage. Okay, if I have to.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, the thing I was saying though, I think Radiant can still split push the map a lot better than Dire, and that's the one thing they have going for them. Like, you'd rather have an AM farming somewhere random on the map than a morph, but I guess they have a Chen on their team, so that kind of helps with that.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say that used to be an old perk of Coddle, but at least they have the Chen that they can put anywhere and recall him back in.
You see, he had the MKB. He just bought it, and the AM just got his butterfly, so he pre-countered him. He knew it was coming.
So now they're not even farm anymore. Morphling's ahead, and he's got that item advantage. This is starting to feel a little shaky for Vega.
As long as the AM, I think you can aim the morph to drain his mana, but I don't think you try to kill him ever, and you don't try to kill the axe. Any of the other
they both
3
have
do
MKB.
it. Yeah.
Marana as well?
Yeah, Marana is Jack. Oh, here we go, though. That Roche not all the way down. There is going to be a roar, but look at the BKB. Grip's going to come out on the backside. See ya later. And there's going to be 3 people down already. It's 3 supports, though. Invisorin accidentally just gets picked up by Koikva. Just spawned there to chase down Mika. It's a tough kill, though. But look who's here. It's him. Pops the spell shield. Didn't want to get stunned. Now buybacks are flying from the Brew Master.
Yeah, Morphling uses the AM blink to get out. As you mentioned, Brew buying back to come into this one.
I don't think. Well, he's doing a decent amount of I mean, he has 0 stacks, so he's actually doing a lot of damage now. Oh, he gets the blink again, pushes him away. If they can kill this man, they almost do, but on the backside, a call comes out. Only hits onto 1. Arrow will hit him as well. They might get him. And the split, so he's going to have another panda stun. He's dead. AM, you're soaring in the air right now. Chill, Snoop Dogg. Bring him down. But he will blink.
AM is free.
I like this, the creep cutting. Oh, gotcha.
It ends up okay for AM or for Alliance though.
No, Alliance definitely won that fight. Because now you have to commit a Timbersaw buyback, and he has a Bloodstone. You don't want to commit that.
Nice blinding light though. That will buy some time. The AM.
So anti-Roche, it's so good.
He blinks over. He's just looking around. He doesn't know where to go, but they still get it. Dire have the Aegis on Mickey. And this Morphling is ready to rock and roll. Mage gets hit by the call, but he's stuck in the trees. AM on the backside grabs Koikva. It's not looking so great for Alliance after all, though they do get one on Peksu. Mickey, he's become the Beastmaster.
Oh my
Not
God.
able to save Insania.
Ooh, he has Aegis, but he is dying at least once.
He's getting rocked here. Too much damage for the Morphling. Coming back to life. He'll have Lincolns. He'll have Waveform. Somebody's cackling up a storm. Mickey, certainly not the man to be. Lincolns gets used, now buyback from the Mirana. He just got it, was on the sideline for 100 as Mickey gets chased down. Beautiful counterplay from Boxy. From downtown, the arrow connects, the stuns, the damage. They're going to get 1. Timbersaw down for 2 full minutes now.
Will Wisp just comes off cooldown, but let's see if it's enough to help him out.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Madara is playing a dangerous game here.
Oh, back in. This anti-mage, he's hungry for more. Boxy getting low. He's got the damage. Taiga as well, a double for Madara.
That would be a dieback from Koikva. If he kills Koikva, they might be able to end the game.
This is Alliance's tournament life.
He pops the BKB.
Big event here.
Oh, the cheese plus the channel. He's still going.
He wants more.
Oh.
He's a biggin.
What the fuck is going on? Like, he's actually just 3v1. Kezer's like, am I supposed to help you? Like, do I come into the base?
The anti-mage knows his limits, though. He gets back into the blinding light. The auto attacks. The Morphling can't go down here. He does use the ultimate.
Boo. You get 2 full HP bars as Morph.
Oh.
Turns back into Morphling, though. He's got the stolen anti-mage. He's using that spell shield. Mickey knows his cooldowns here. His APM's out of control. In he goes.
Back from behind.
Madara loses all his mana. That's big.
Madara could still go down, but Force Staff will save him. Blinding Light buys him some time. Morphling's got the auto attacks. It's a dead AM. It's a good hold. Now Kezu going to get left behind for sure. The Scotty doing some work.
They got the melee mid-barracks. Somehow it did go down, but we saw it there. I love what the Morphling was doing. He knew exactly. He's like, wait, if I just go on the AM and I'm AM, he only has a fourth of his mana. I'll just drain all. He can't blink away, and that's exactly what happened. It was a good play.
But a little too big of a dive there. I thought the AM actually was doing it right. He blinked back with like half HP, but Mick A was in the right spot to catch him.
Yep.
Dude, that was such a weird thing. He's like, the AM's chasing 2 cores and like a support in their own bed. I like Kezu. He's like, am I supposed to like help you? Like, what's happening? He's the beast. And he's like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I don't really want to follow you, bruh.
But I got you. I'm your boy. Oh, nice. Coddle Bless will clear out 1 creeping. 1 axe call here. If the AM is forced to buy back and he gets the call, he's dead.
Interesting smoke here. Boxy on the low ground, maybe looking for a jump. Peksu trying to do what he can to defend, but it's only him and another support.
Oh, come on. Blinding light him. Slow him down.
Just like that, Mickey grabs another, and Barracks fall. So a lot of buybacks here. Let's see what Vega wants to do to use them.
I think you're fine just losing 2 racks. If they go for a 3rd racks, oh no, they're not.
Double buyback, instant initiation, and looking to get going right away. Lead in with the Will-O-Wisp, catching him right under the tower. They're able to fight through it. They take the Wisp out, and then fight through it.
God, Morphling is so hard to kill. When he changes to AM, you can't kill him. Oh!
The triple pump fake.
A 10x godlike and a buyback from the Morphling. This could be a game-defining moment here, possibly an ender. Madara, he jumps out in time. Boxy looking for the Berserker's call, and it'll be enough for the kill. On to Kezu. Now a buyback the other way.
Oh, I love that. The Morph knows, wait, I can just buy back, and you're Chen. You can bring me to you. All right.
Oh, hello. The Battle of the Pride Alliance. They need to win out 4 games in a row. This is only the first, and they are looking good to do it.
They are. Oh, but I go forward. Oh, nice dodge of the call.
That was crafty.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello.
Or finds an opportunity to move in. Instant
on.
execution.
Mr. Popper's Penguins there.
This guy's actually just bullying Peksu at this point.
Yep.
Yep. And, well, yeah, it is looking good for Alliance. They didn't get Megas, but they got 4 sets. The AM did buy back, so they're happy about that. Morph had to as well, but they're ahead, so you don't mind as much. And he has a... Oh, my God. Yeah, Morph's not dying anymore. That is the Satanic. I wonder where that item name came from. Was that one of the original Diablo? Because I remember Messerschmitt's Reaver in Warcraft 3 Dota 1 was considered... Is this just going to be an easy kill, huh?
Is that really how it's going to end? Just a dieback on AM in mid with a
That's
straight
it?
arrow?
That's it. It's over. Oh,
Dude.
bummer.
Well, fuck me there, mates.
All right, well, Alliance keep their heads afloat for now. Vega give them a run for their money, but unfortunately we're not able to kind of hold on to that mid-game momentum they built up for themselves. A bit of a back and forth.
Jesus, dude.
That was
ridiculous.
Alliance was probably going to win 95% there, but AM probably shouldn't be outside of his base when you have no vision anywhere, but that was actually one of the closer games we've casted. It was back and forth, and Alliance won that really big one early. I'm like, oh no, they're a snowball. But then Vega won a fight, got Roche, made it even, and then it was just, I don't know, Morphling got out of control. You'd rather have a 6-slotted Morphling than AM, and we saw why. He gets 2 full life bars.
Oh, yeah,
which
for
is
sure.
Crazy.
I think I answered we got an answer to that question. Yeah. Morphling is a great counter to AM in a lot of ways. I still think that you can play it differently. You know, not every game's going to go this way, but being able to drain the mana, having the life bars, and also just being an absolute ranged beast. Like, you can match the mobility of Anti-Mage, and you actually have more mobility because you steal his blink and you still have waveform. So you're like one of the unique carries that can chase him down and feel okay about it.
And you get the spell shield. Like, the fact you get that is so you get 2 escapes. You get Morph, which, you know, Morph Strength. You get Spell Shield. It actually feels like you almost make him impossible to kill.
Yeah, that's true.
I do want to give a shout out to all 4 supports this game. Is this the first time in a while they had 0 kills combined on all 4 supports? That's actually, right. I don't know. That's hype to me because obviously you don't want kill supports, but someone's gonna get one eventually. Apparently not. So
yeah, this is
shout out to
rare.
them.
None of them, I guess, have that easy KS ability.
It's like Bane in the early
but
game with Brain Sap. But
I guess so.
Peksu, he actually got bullied. 1.7k net worth. He didn't drop items or sell them. He just got 8 and 3 last hits. That's feels real bad.
Yeah. I mean, was that?
I mean, the Bane still did his job. The problem is
Yeah.
Bane, past the laning phase, he even got full grips off. But, like, you're a Bane. You don't do anything.
You're just walking around waiting to be a part of a fight or a gank, essentially. That's all.
He did have good nightmare saves, like on that Radiant Shrine where he saved his AM, but then the rest of his team died, so maybe it was. I don't know. But
it's true. I'm not feeling it. He felt like the sore thumb of the 4 supports to me, where all the others were able to scale a little bit. They all had a very clear purpose. The Brewmaster did die a lot, but he did what he needed to do as well. He had the Vlads, he had the Blink. We'll see.
Yep. Position 6 supports are kind of dead now. You actually need farm on almost any hero, no matter who you are now.
Even Insania had a medallion. I mean, come on.
And
true. All right. With that said, we'll cut to a break. When we come back, Game 2 of Vega Squadron versus Alliance. Alliance continuing to try to stay alive for Grant and Ziori. I'm Dakota, and we'll be back.
Do I look buff like this?